This is the Reporter's Notebook, hosted by Elaine Shane.
Welcome to this entry in the DTN Reporter's Notebook. I'm Elaine Shane, and we're joined today by DTN Senior Ag Meteorologist Bryce Anderson, and we're looking at the spring weather outlook. Bryce, what does the spring pattern look like so far?
Well, Elaine, we've had obviously a very chilly winter, and that's going to kind of color things as we go into spring, because this round of cold temperatures is going to be very difficult to just completely turn around. And so as we go into the springtime, we're looking at a very slow warm-up, with the likelihood that the upper Midwest is going to stay on a rather cool side, and in the south, warmer conditions, especially in the deep south and the Delta, and then the central and eastern Corn Belt are going to be kind of in that boundary area between the warmer and the colder air. So that's going to play a big part in how we see our weather events going on this spring.
Now, last year in spring we had some major planting delays. Are there any areas that look like they might have delays this spring?
I think there are, and the portions of the country that we're most concerned about include, again, the upper Midwest, because of the focus of cooler conditions there. I don't think the delays in places like Minnesota and Iowa will be as extensive as they were last year, Wisconsin also, but there certainly could be. And I don't think we're going to have a real fast start to planting in the upper Midwest. And then you get into the central and eastern Corn Belt, especially the mid-Mississippi and the Ohio Valley areas. This is where that boundary between milder conditions out of the deep south and some cooler air slowly receding is going to be, and I think we could see some pretty notable rainfall or late season snow type of events and keep things on the rather wet side. So I think that that's where we're going to probably see the highest likelihood in the eastern Corn Belt because of precipitation, in the northern part of the Corn Belt simply because of a slow warming trend.
Now let's turn to the southern plains wheat areas. What do you see for the outlook there?
I think temperatures are going to be fairly mild, but at this point we're not too optimistic that things are going to turn around as far as moisture goes. And there are some areas of the southwestern plains that have both short and long-term drought in effect, and because of that, I think it's going to be a little bit questionable as to what kind of moisture relief they're going to get going into this spring.
Thanks, Bryce.
You're welcome.
With Bryce Anderson, I'm Elaine Shane, and that's today's entry in the DTN Reporter's Notebook. Thanks for joining us.
This has been the Reporter's Notebook from the DTN Progressive Farmer Newsroom.